Zuko, the Banished Prince, the boy who chased the Avatar across the continents to regain his honor, to the man who arguably has one of the greatest redemption arcs in animation history. Zuko's journey isn't just about royalty or power, it's about identity, choice, and change.
You know what? This is the perfect time to take a break. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Enjoy.
Hey Mom, wanna see how Azula feeds turtle ducks?
Born into the Fire Nation's royal family, Zuko was never a prodigy like his sister was. While his younger sister was celebrated as a fire-bending genius, Zuko struggled to keep up, always in her shadow. His mother, Ursa, was his anchor, the only one who truly saw his worth beyond bending. But when she mysteriously disappeared, Zuko lost his defender in a palace full of politics and power plays. This early dynamic established a pattern that would haunt Zuko for years, the desperate need to prove himself worthy.
Zuko was right, you see, but it was not his place to speak out, and there were dire consequences.
Zuko's downfall begins at the age of 13 when he speaks out of turn in a war meeting. His crime, showing compassion for Fire Nation soldiers who would be sacrificed as bait. For this, his father demanded he fight him in an Agnikai, a fire-bending duel. But when Zuko saw it was his father he was meant to face, he refused to fight, begging for mercy. Ozai's response was merciless. He burned his own son's face, banishing him from the Fire Nation and giving him an impossible task, finding the Avatar who had been missing for a century.
Wake my uncle! Tell him I found the Avatar.
For 3 years in the quest to regain his honor, Zuko sailed the world with his uncle Iroh, chasing rumors and legends. When the Avatar finally emerged, Zuko believed his salvation had arrived. What he couldn't know was capturing the Avatar would never give him what he truly sought. Unlike most villains who haunt the hero, Zuko wasn't motivated by power or world domination. He just wanted to go home. He wanted to be accepted by his father, who never truly loved him.
See, Prince Zuko? A moment of quiet is good for your mental well-being.
If there's one person we have to thank for Zuko's eventual redemption, it's General Iroh, the Dragon of the West who lost his son to war. Iroh saw in Zuko not just a nephew, but a second chance. While Zuko raged against the world, Iroh offered patience, wisdom, and tea. Iroh's guidance wasn't just firebending techniques, it was about healing a broken spirit. And though Zuko often rejected these lessons, they planted seeds that would eventually bloom.
Until today, only one thing stood in our path to victory: the Avatar! I am here to tell you that he is now my prisoner!
One of the most fascinating aspects of Zuko's character is his alter ego, the Blue Spirit. Behind the mask, Zuko could act without the burden of his name, his nation, or his mission. As the Blue Spirit, he rescued Aang from the Zhao forces, not out of kindness, but because he saw the Avatar as his only ticket back home. Yet this duality revealed the war within Zuko himself. Who was he really? The loyal son, the honorable prince, or something else entirely? This identity crisis will reach its breaking point in the crystal catacombs of Ba Sing Se.
I used to think this scar marked me, the mark of the banished prince, cursed to chase the Avatar forever. But lately, I've realized I'm free to determine my own destiny, even if I'll never be free of my mark.
You are not the man you used to be, Zuko. You are stronger and wiser and freer than you have ever been. And now you have come to the crossroads of your destiny.
I expected this kind of treachery from Uncle, but Zuko. Prince Zuko. You're a lot of things, but you're not a traitor. It's not too late for you, Zuko. You can still redeem yourself. I need you, Zuko. You will have your honor back. You will have Father's love. You will have everything you want.
Zuko, I am begging you. Look into your heart and see what it is that you truly want.
Ba Sing Se represented Zuko as the most vulnerable. Living as a refugee, working in a tea shop, he began to experience life without the burden of his royal identity. For a brief moment, we saw him smile, we saw him date, and we saw him happy. But when Azula offered him a path home, dangling the approval he always craved, Zuko made the wrong choice, betrayed Iroh, betrayed Katara, and helped defeat Aang. This was Zuko's lowest point. He'd gotten everything he ever thought he wanted. His father's approval, his royal status restored, but it all fell hollow.
I haven't seen Dad yet. I haven't seen him in 3 years, since I was banished.
For so long I thought that if my dad accepted me, I'd be happy. I'm back home now. My dad talks to me. He even thinks I'm a hero. Everything should be perfect, right? I should be happy now. But I'm not. I'm angrier than ever and I don't know why. I'm angry at myself!
Because I'm confused.
Back in the Fire Nation, Zuko should have been content. He had the girl, the status, the comforts of palace life, everything he fought for. But something changed in him. The more he tried to fit into his old life, the more he realized that he had outgrown it. The more he saw his father's cruelty and his sister's instability, the more he questioned the path he had chosen. In a pivotal moment during the Day of the Black Sun, Zuko finally confronted his father. He rejected the Fire Nation's war, rejected Ozai's vision, and chose to join the Avatar.
Hello, Zuko here. But I guess you probably already know me, sort of. I'm good now. I mean, I thought I was good before, but now I realize I was bad. But anyway...
But redemption isn't as simple as switching sides. When Zuko arrived at the Western Air Temple, offering to teach Aang firebending, he was met with hostility and distrust, and rightfully so. He had haunted them across the world. He had betrayed them in Ba Sing Se. He had sent assassins after them. Zuko's redemption wasn't handed to him. He had to earn it. Through small acts of service, through vulnerability, through proving himself again and again. He helped Aang find the true source of firebending with the dragons. He helped Sokka rescue his father from the boiling rock. He faced Katara's rage and helped her have closure for her mother's death. Each act was a step towards becoming the person he was meant to be.
I'm sorry it has to end this way, brother.
No, you're not.
The duel between Zuko and Azula represents the culmination of Zuko's journey. Unlike their previous encounters, Zuko approached this fight not with rage, but with a sad determination. In that moment, we see how far Zuko has come. He is no longer fighting for his father's approval, or to prove himself better than Azula. He is fighting to save his nation from itself. And when he jumped in front of lightning to save Katara, sacrificing himself as someone who had once been his enemy, Zuko had completed his transformation from villain to hero. When Zuko ascended to becoming a Fire Lord, he had the opportunity to rule as his father did and his father before him, with fear and domination. Instead, he chose a different path. He broke the cycle of violence and defined the Fire Nation for generations to come.
When I was a boy, my father, Avatar Aang, told me the story of how he and his friends heroically ended the 100-Year War. Avatar Aang and Fire Lord Zuko transformed the Fire Nation colonies into the United Republic of Nations, a society where benders and non-benders could live and thrive together in peace and harmony.
By the time we saw Zuko again in The Legend of Korra, he is an elderly statesman, wise, respected, and at peace with himself. The angry boy we met in episode 1 had become a balanced and compassionate leader. Zuko's journey reminds us that our past does not define us. Our choices do.
The real hero is the Avatar. Today, this war is finally over.
Zuko's journey from the scarred prince obsessed with capturing the Avatar to the wise Fire Lord who helped restore balance to the world remains one of animation's greatest character arcs. His story teaches us that redemption isn't about erasing the past, it's about learning from it. That identity isn't given to you, it's something that you choose. And that even after countless mistakes, change is always possible. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. What is your favorite moment of Zuko? Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thumbs out.